In a medical malpractice case, who actually pays for a medical expert to review your records and, if needed, to ultimately come into court and testify on your behalf? You want to know the answer? Come join me for a moment as I share you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. At the very beginning of the case, before we even know whether or not you have a valid medical malpractice case, I, as the attorney, will be the one to go ahead and pay a medical expert. I will be the one to hire a qualified medical expert, someone who's board certified, somebody who has experience in this particular specialty. If my expert confirms that there was wrongdoing, that the wrongdoing caused injury, and that the injury is significant or permanent, now we can go ahead and start a lawsuit on your behalf. At the very end of the case, if we are successful, the money that I have invested into our expert to go ahead and evaluate your case, and ultimately, if needed at trial, to come in and testify on your behalf, I will be paying the expert out of my law firm's pocket. And now, only if we are successful in getting you compensation for the harms and injuries that you suffered, will we then get reimbursed for all the money that we spent to invest in prosecuting your case. And that includes paying for an expert, paying for multiple experts, prepping the expert, getting the expert to come in and take time away from his practice. Now, you may have heard that some attorneys charge the client before the case gets started to hire a medical expert. And you may ask yourself, why would they do that? Well, they do that because they don't want to invest their own money to determine whether or not you have a valid case to begin with. You will find that the best trial attorneys in New York, if they decide to go ahead and investigate your case, they will be the ones to pay and invest for getting the best medical experts they possibly can. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in these medical malpractice cases here in the state of New York. You know, I recognize and I acknowledge you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you have questions that need to be answered first, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. You know, I answer questions just like yours every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.